We do it every single day, pretty much all day, but we almost never stop to think about it. I'm talking about conversation. And it turns out there's a whole secret set of rules we're all following without even realizing it. So let's pull back the curtain and figure them out together.
Seriously, think about it for a second. We navigate chats, phone calls, big family dinners, and somehow, most of the time, we don't end up in a massive pileup of everyone talking at once. There's no traffic cop, no stop signs, so how on earth does it all just work?
Well, it's because conversation has its own invisible traffic control system. It's this amazing, unspoken set of rules that keeps things flowing and prevents total chaos from breaking out every single time we open our mouths to talk. That's right. Every time you talk, you're tapping into this secret, unwritten rulebook. It's this invisible script that guides who speaks when, for how long, and it's the reason a job interview feels completely different from, say, catching up with your best friend over coffee. So, what's in this rulebook? Well, at its heart, it really boils down to 3 super basic rules. Rule number 1, one person speaks at a time. Pretty simple. Rule 2, we take turns. And rule 3, we all instinctively try our best to avoid that horrible, dreaded, awkward silence. These 3 things are pretty much the pillars that hold up every conversation we have. Okay, so you might be wondering, how do we even know all this? Well, it's not just guesswork. Researchers have been cracking this code for years, and they use a really fascinating field of study to do it. It's called conversation analysis. And, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's the study of how we, as humans, manage to take turns, speak one at a time, and deal with those little moments of interruption or silence. It's basically the science behind our everyday chats. So if we're managing all this conversational traffic, there have to be signals, right? Like little green lights that tell us it's your turn to go, and maybe turn signals that say, hey, I'd like to speak next. And there are. Just take a second and think about your last conversation. How did you know the other person was done talking and that it was your moment to jump in? What little clues were you looking for? Well, it's basically a two-way street. You've got the speaker, who sends signals that they're about to finish. This is called a completion point. And at the exact same time, you've got the listener, who can send signals that they want to be the next one to talk. Let's break that down a little. A speaker can signal they're done in a couple of really obvious ways. First, they might ask a question. That's like literally handing the microphone over to you. Or they might just pause after they finish a complete thought. That little bit of silence is a natural opening for someone else to step in. Meanwhile, the listener isn't just sitting there passively. Nope, they're sending signals too. They might make little sounds like, uh-huh, or yeah, or maybe they shift their body, leaning forward a bit. Even just their facial expressions can show, hey, I've got something to add here. Think about any talk show host. They're constantly nodding and using their face to say, I'm listening, but I'm ready to jump in. But of course, the system isn't perfect. We've all been there. Sometimes 2 people jump in at the exact same time. It's a speech collision. It kind of feels like your Wi-Fi signal just dropped mid-sentence. So what do we do then? Yeah, it's just like trying to listen to 2 podcasts at once. It's total chaos. But what's really amazing is that our brains have this built-in, super fast repair mechanism for these moments. Let's look at how analysts see this. In a transcript like this one, those little square brackets show you the exact moment of the collision, where both people are talking over each other. You can see speaker A starts to say, no, at the same instant, speaker B jumps in. But here's the crucial part, the magic trick. Look what happens next. Speaker A almost instantly stops talking and lets speaker B finish their thought. It's this automatic, cooperative move. The system just self-corrects in a split second, and most of the time, we don't even think about it. It's this tiny, instant negotiation that keeps our conversations from derailing all the time. All right, you now know the secret rules, the signals, and the repair system. You're basically a conversation expert. So let's put your new spotting skills to the test with a really quick quiz. Ready? Okay, question number 1. Your friend asks you, what did you do today? What kind of signal is that? Is the speaker signaling that they're done, or is a listener trying to get a turn? Question 2. You're telling an amazing story, and your brother starts nodding and going, yeah. What's he signaling there? What is he trying to tell you without actually interrupting? And for our last question, you're on a video call, and you and a coworker start talking at the exact same time. Based on the rules we just went over, what's the most likely thing that happens next to get the conversation back on track? So, what do you think? Don't be shy. Drop your answers for all 3 questions down in the comments section below. I would love to see what you came up with and actually talk about this amazing hidden system that we all use every single day. Let's get a conversation going.